YouTube, what's up, guys? Just wanted to make a video today, and I wanted to talk about risk. Um, I feel like all my life I've been someone that is like really, as they would say, what is it, risk averse or whatever it is, somebody that didn't want to take risk. And now, as a 35-year-old man, I definitely feel like more risk is necessary to be successful, and I'm starting to realize that not taking any risk is really literally just playing it safe and just hoping that everything will just work out the way how it's supposed to, and that's it. But sometimes you have to take a risk. It could be a risk moving to a new city. It could be a risk going to school. It could be a risk starting that business that you always wanted to start in the back of your mind, but you always felt to yourself that, what about if it doesn't work? What about if I lose my money? What about if this happens? What about if that happens? It's like, as human beings, we're definitely prone to thinking more negatively than positively. And I just think that the risk is worth it. At least if you took a risk, we have no idea if things will work out or not, but if you don't take a risk, you're going to stay in the same position that you are now. We do know that. So I feel like taking a risk is necessary. And, that was on my mind this morning. So I just wanted to talk about that. I'm trying to become somebody that's willing to take more risk. It's still pretty difficult for me right now. And that's one of the reasons why I actually want to move to a new city, just to kind of be in a new environment and to test myself and to see where I can take things. But playing it safe, playing it like being scared to take that risk, man, you're gonna like always have that regret later on. There's a lot of risks in my life so far that I feel like I should have taken that I have not taken. And I kind of regret that a little bit so far, but at the same time, I'm trying to move forward and basically just trying to be more optimistic when things are not going well. Trying to convince yourself that, hey, things might not be going your way right now, but slowly but surely, you can build yourself up, do things the right way, take, even if it's calculated risk. That's better than not taking any at all. And yeah, that was just on the top of my mind today, man. This is a new year that we're in right now. And, I know people always say new year, new me. But, it's good to just focus on what you need to focus on and set some goals or standards, whatever you have for yourself, and just try to push forward. We can't change the past. We can't change anything that we have, any mistakes that we've made, but we can try and be better. We can set a standard for being better and trying to move forward and trying to do things the correct way. It could be, like I said, it could be you're trying to move to that new city, move into a new environment. Sometimes a new environment can be good for you, and it can kind of put a little bit of pressure on you that is probably needed to grow. And worst case scenario, I guess, if it doesn't work out, you can always go back to where you're from. But I definitely think being in a new environment in most situations can help people grow, from what I've seen and what I've witnessed, especially with my friends and family members that have taken the risk. So I look at these people. That have actually done these things, moved, took a risk, decided that they wanted to elevate themselves, and I look towards these people as like some type of motivation that I can use in my life, because I see that these people are actually producing good habits in theirs. So whatever you're going through right now, it might take you some time to build yourself up, but day by day, let's try to build up. Let's try to build towards a future. Let's try to have positive habits. Let's try to take more risk. Like I said, if it's not big crazy risk, at least let's take some kind of calculated risk. We'll never know until when we try. So that was on the top of my mind this morning. And I just want, as always, I try to provide some type of value. If you find some value in this, like, comment, subscribe, and talk to you guys later. Peace and blessings.